And welcome to another episode of CarBS. I'm WrecklessEating. No sure, sit in the car. And BS, welcome to CarBS. And
yo, what's going on, guys? Peep this out. It's Ian K back again with another one for you. Here with the infamous Matt Zion. I always say infamous because you are literally legendary in the game when it comes to this type of thing.
It's infamous too, though. There's a lot of people that are like either you really like me or you don't like me at all. There's no in between.
Well, this day could live in infamy. We don't know just yet, but we are actually here taking a look at an item thanks in part to the fine folks over at BK. Guys, the Whopperito?
Yeah, Whopperito.
The Whopperito. This is ridiculous right now. I cannot believe a test market item. Pretty much back east was the only place to find this. A combination of a burrito and a Whopper together.
I had heard that they weren't going to go through with it. Like, there was pretty big talk that they were just like, no, we're not, it didn't test well or whatever.
Right.
But I guess they pushed it through, so I'm happy. Because when I heard about it, it was Dame, I think, is the one that got to try it because they were testing it out by him.
East Coast. I think it's mostly Pennsylvania and a few miscellaneous locations around the country.
And we're filming on both cameras, by the way, so we're going to be looking back and forth. Yeah,
that's right.
Swap burrito. Hey, I appreciate it. You hooked me up and you got rid of all the gross stuff out of it.
I tried. So I know what he does not like.
Mine's just going to be a burrito, but I'm okay with that. You try it with everything and I try it with nothing.
Very nondescript here.
All right, I see pickles, but I can live with pickles.
Yeah, let me pull one of this out here. You know, there's a tomato all the way in the back here.
Tomato's your kryptonite, right? That's the
tomato.
One
it is. It is. I can't stand it.
So
it
you're
really
tomato.
Is.
I'm onions, lettuce, and tomatoes. Dame. What's one that Dame doesn't like? He calls them the
Red Ring of Death is tomato,
Ring of Death.
And crunchy water for lettuce.
Crunchy water for lettuce. We're
yeah.
picky. We're picky. All right.
Let's give this a shot.
I do taste that pickle. Mm-hmm. No, I could live with pickles. If I had to choose between pickles, onions, lettuce, and tomatoes, I can live with pickles.
It's that bite. It's the bite in there too. That actually goes very well. You know, I gotta say, I'm tasting some light seasoning on that taco meat here. Let me give some of the peeps over here at WrecklessEating a shout out this close. It's actually a very light type of like a nacho cheesy type of taste that I'm getting too there.
I think it's just the nacho cheese that they use already in house. Essentially, like, this is the only thing that's new about this.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing that
Pickle.
Taco Bell does a lot, which is where they'll take the ingredients that they already had and they just kind of reformulate it into something else. So, like, really, this is just all the same stuff they already had, but they're just using a tortilla and creating a burrito. And that name is amazing. Yeah. This is actually a really good burrito, but the name is like a perfect thing. Whoever came up with that deserves a raise.
The marketing and the marketing and that aspect of it alone is pretty awesome for that there. The one thing I am liking about this, though, it's not a very minced type of meat. I mean, it's a Whopper. You'd expect it to be a little chunky in there. And in terms of a delivery system, the tortilla is literally the king in the game when it comes to that. You can take anything under the sun, wrap it in a tortilla, and you're good to go there. So you're getting all the Whopper goodness in there with a light hit of spice. I'm getting a little bit of spice in the back. Are you tasting a little bit there?
You're a much more thorough reviewer than I am. Say it's food, I like it, go get it.
It's good, it's cheesy, it's meaty.
You're right, though. It does have a nice spice. I don't know exactly what that would be, but man, that's good. I mean, I would even say that that's better than the actual Whopper. Because out of everything that's there, I think the Whopper is one of the weaker items for me. I prefer when they get kind of like the barbecue sauce Whoppers, or they put like Frank's Red Hot on it. They've done stuff like that. Right. But this is even better than the Whopper. I really like the meat. It really tastes good.
You know, I can actually taste the meat a little bit better, too, because the fact that there's not so much bun. I mean, the Whopper's a wide sandwich, you know, in terms of how that goes. But like I said, with the tortilla on this, the delivery system that it's got, this really works pretty well. The crunch of the onions, too. I know you're not big on the onion game or lettuce or anything like that, but this actually works well. And I got to say, the cheese sauce, too, I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. I really like the actual fact that the flame-grilled meat itself doesn't overpower that cheese too much. Maybe you can kind of see some of the light cheesy spice. You know, it's a close-up kind of a wet piece of meat right over there. Don't get it twisted. But it really looks pretty nice, guys. Pretty dynamic in flavor.
Really interesting is if you I tried a little bit of the meat on its own, and I don't like it as much. But with the actual tortilla, that's really good.
Like, you need the chewiness of that tortilla with it.
They mesh really well together, and yet probably not so much by themselves, which means it's a good combination.
Yeah, it does work. It does work. And I got to be honest, I didn't pull the tomato out of this one, believe it or not. And I'm not tasting it too much because of the flame-grilled patty taste that I'm getting, which is pretty rich. It's actually not bad. It really isn't.
Burger King is interesting because they are one of the best fast food places to come up with new items. Because a lot of the other ones, Wendy's was keeping up for a long time, and now Wendy's hasn't come out with anything new in like a year. It's been forever, but BK just keeps pumping them out. Those mac and Cheetos, by the way, Flamin' Mac and Cheetos, get on it right now.
Yeah, I've been saying that since day one. It's an easy marketing ploy. They need
so
to do that.
easy. Oh my god, that would be so good. Yeah, I really like this. For our channel, I'm gonna rate this a very high 4 out of 5. I like it a lot. The only thing I think that they could probably improve upon, maybe a little more of that sauce. That's it. A little more, but I'm a big sauce guy, and of course you could probably just ask them to do that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's great.
You know, I gotta say, from my channel, on that Bomb Sexy Fear Face scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna go about 8.5 on this one. It's better than I think a regular Whopper, believe it or not, because it's portable. It's actually very, very easy to eat.
Yeah.
It's compact too. But it's really the nacho cheese sauce and that light spice that I'm getting there that really adds to it there. I still gotta be honest though, overall, the flagship Whopper is still pretty awesome, but I like the idea of having something a little different with a little kicked up spice too.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad at all. 8.5, I think, is pretty adequate.
They just keep trying new things. So thank you, B. BK growing up was the place where I just, like, my parents, especially my dad, is a huge McDonald's fan. So he would always force us to go to McDonald's. Well, I'm like, we never went to BK because he didn't like BK.
Right.
So, but now that I'm an adult and I have the power of driving on my own and I've done this show, BK's way better than McDonald's. But that's not saying much because anything is better than McDonald's. So, I know that you work with them. Sorry, being honest. Don't like McDonald's. That's like my kryptonite.
There's a little bit of something to like from every fast food spot out there naturally there, but when it comes to BK, I do have to agree. They're really on the cutting edge when it comes to the hybrid, the mashup type foods, and just the marketing aspect of it too. I mean, guys, Whopperito, who doesn't like the way that sounds? Whopperito, which is pretty awesome. Guys, you know what? Let me send a special shout out and thank you over to Bob and the amazing crew over at BK in Pasadena for doing the do as always. They always give me the advanced look on all the new stuff coming out there, and I greatly appreciate it. And just so you guys know, before the comment section is lit up, this is a completely unsponsored review. They just simply said, here, give this a shot, let us know what you think. That's pretty much it. So this is completely unbiased there, honest opinion there, as always.
People must really like you because every time that I've went to a place and they've I've tried to say, oh, do you want like a shout out?
Yeah.
They're like, no, please don't mention my name ever. They're like, please don't do that. I don't want to be associated with your racist, hate-filled channel.
Oh, no,
they don't say that. I'm just kidding. But still, they usually turn away any type of shout out. So hey, they must really like you.
It's really, really great. Thank you so much again, Bob. Greatly appreciate it.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for our side over here on Reckless Eating for checking this out. And thank you, Ian, for bringing this to my attention. Again, I thought that this was going to be a lost relic, just like Dame Drops would be the only one that had the review ever.
Yeah.
But, the Whopperito, apparently, we're both posting this later today as of filming it. But they're doing a soft launch now, which means that they have the ingredients in store, but they're not promoting it yet.
Right.
Maybe like within a week or so. And if you just go in, you might be able to ask them to make one if they have like a cool owner or whatnot.
Right.
But make sure to click right here for Ian's channel as well. You create the relationships and get this stuff early, so I don't have to. And that's the relationship we have. I'll pimp you out to our fans, and you just give me stuff early. And it's the circle of life. And I love it.
It's all about helping each other out in the community. YouTube is all about that camaraderie. We all have it there. We all know each other. We all run in the same circles generally as well, which is always a good thing.
And we're going to be sweating our balls off in Texas together.
It's CraveCon in effect, guys. August 13th. It's going to be an amazing situation.
A little shout out for that too. It's as of filming this in about 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
So we're coming up on it. You can go down in the description for the website to CraveCon if you're in the Galveston, Texas area.
Yes.
And you can come and join us, and it should be a good time. And then after that, 4 days of me just driving around with Chris in Sweaty Balls, Texas. It's going to be great.
It's going to be shorts only, I guarantee you, when we're there. It's going to be pretty amazing over there. Oh, well, guys, well, seriously, let me just do this officially. Matt, thank you so much.
There you go.